Hello and welcome to Powerful PowerPoint. In this session, we'll be covering the links and hyperlinks feature in PowerPoint. I'm going to show you how you can use links or hyperlinks in your PowerPoint presentations, whether it is you presenting or if it's going to be as part of a deck that you send out to other people as well for them to go through. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is we're going to head to a slide, and as you see we've got a slide here with content on cookies, which is our theme, and we've got this little button that says click to read more. Now as you can see there's no little pop-up, no note, no nothing at the moment, and let's say we want this to refer to a document we have in a shared location. Now there's two ways you can do this. Now you can hit Control K and what you'll get is this Insert Hyperlink box. And now the document we want is in the same location, so we can just click it because it's in the current folder. Now you could also change the folder that you're looking at. You can also choose a browsed page that you've had a look at or one of your recent files. Now once you're happy with that, click on OK. Now the object is linked, so when you hover over it you can then see the URL of the document if it is not a local file and one that's in the cloud. You can also hyperlink documents locally, but know that if you're sharing this, they won't have access to that document. Now, if we're in presentation mode and we click on it, it will open the document for us on top. So, as you can see, it's now loading Word, and here we go, we've got the document. Now, you can also link to web pages on the internet. So, if we go back up a slide to slide 5 in our presentation, we have a click to read more and a URL that we want users to go to. Now this isn't linked as of yet, but we're going to copy that address and we're just going to hit escape to come out of editing that box, and we're going to do Control K. Now as you see we get the same Insert Hyperlink box, and in the address field we're just going to do Control V and just paste the URL. So then we click OK. And now if we hover over that, we can now see the Matador network address. We can get rid of it also from this rounded rectangle. And if we were to go into presentation mode, which I'll show you in a second, and you click on it, it will open the page in your browser. Now here we are in our slideshow mode, and I'm going to hover over the link and click on it. And now it's opened our web page of the article we have linked to. But also sometimes you might have your presentation open and you might want to link to something else within your presentation deck. So for example, here we're talking about classic chocolate chip cookies. But let's say you also want to link back to early beginnings because there's something of relevance that you want to link it to. So we've got our box again, and we're going to do Control K to select Insert Hyperlink, and then we're going to go to Place in this document. Now what you get here is a list of all the slides in the presentation. You can go to the first slide, the last slide, the next slide, the previous slide, or you can select the slide of your choice based on the headings and the preview which you can see. So we want to go back to the beginning, so we're going to look at early beginnings, which is here on slide 4. So I am going to select that, and you can either double click or you can just click OK, and now what happens is it is now linked. I'm going to click got it to get rid of this little pop-up, but now if we hover over it we can see early beginnings, the first cookies. Now I'll show you how that reacts when we're in presentation mode. So when we're in presentation mode and we move on to the classic chocolate chip cookie slide and we want to click on early beginnings, we see that it then jumps back to the early beginnings slide. Now let me show you that if I was to switch the presenter and slideshow view. So as you see, we've got the slides here and the slide we're currently on, which is early beginnings, and the next slide. I'm going to go back to that chocolate chip cookie slide. So I'm going to click see all slides and we're going to click on this one. If we click on early beginnings here, which is on slide 8 of 20, and I click on that, we see we jump back to slide 4. So it's jumping to the slide we've chosen within our presentation, be it further down the deck or earlier on in the deck. And finally, you can also add it to trigger emails. So let's say we've got this positive feedback. We're going to hit Control K to insert hyperlink, and we're going to select email address. So let's say the email address we want it to send feedback to is cookieFeedback@cookiecompany.com, for example. And the subject we put is positive feedback for the positive feedback button, and then click OK. When we hover over it, we can see the mail to HTML code is there for us. Now, if we hit Control K to edit it, we can see it's generated it like this, but we're going to just copy this email address for ease of use for the negative feedback. And we're going to just put this as negative feedback. Any other previous email addresses that you use will appear here, so you can select them to get them going. So just going to click OK, and now you've got the negative feedback one. So if I hold Control and click on it, it will open an email which I can then send putting my feedback. And now I can enter in my feedback and then send off the email once I'm happy. Stay tuned for more powerful PowerPoint.